Welcome to our video on how climate change is impacting property values worldwide. As our planet faces unprecedented shifts, the real estate market is feeling the effects in ways many may not realize. From rising sea levels threatening coastal homes to increasing insurance costs reshaping buyer confidence, the realities of climate change are reverberating through the property landscape. Join us as we explore critical factors such as extreme weather events, government regulations, and the emerging concept of climate gentrification that are all influencing property values on a global scale. Let's dive into how these challenges are reshaping our cities and communities for the future. 1. Rising sea levels threaten coastal properties. Coastal cities are becoming increasingly vulnerable due to rising sea levels. Places like Miami, New York, and Jakarta are facing higher risks of flooding, which directly impacts property values. Real estate in these flood-prone areas is becoming less attractive to buyers, who are wary of the potential damage and costly repairs. As the ocean encroaches on land, the once coveted beachside properties are losing their luster. Homeowners are finding it difficult to sell, as the pool of interested buyers shrinks. The uncertainty around future sea level rise adds to the anxiety, making these investments seem riskier than before. 2. Increased insurance costs. As climate change intensifies, insurance companies are feeling the heat, particularly in high-risk areas. In wildfire zones like California or hurricane-prone areas in Florida, insurance premiums are soaring. In some cases, properties are losing insurance coverage altogether, adding another layer of complexity to the real estate market. These increased costs make properties less appealing, as potential buyers are deterred by the financial burden. The lack of insurance can also hinder mortgage approvals, creating further obstacles for sellers. As a result, the demand for properties in these areas is declining, leading to a drop in market value. 3. Extreme weather events reduce market confidence. The frequency of extreme weather events such as hurricanes, wildfires, droughts, and floods has shaken market confidence. Properties in vulnerable regions are seen as riskier investments, leading to lower demand and reduced prices. Buyers are cautious, fearing the potential for catastrophic damage and the associated costs. The unpredictability of these events makes investment in these areas seem like a gamble. As a consequence, property values in regions prone to extreme weather are taking a hit. Buyers are increasingly looking for stability, driving them away from these high-risk zones. 4. Heat waves reduce urban livability. Prolonged heat waves are another factor reducing real estate desirability in some urban areas. As temperatures rise, cooling costs escalate, affecting the overall cost of living. This has led some buyers to seek out cooler regions, where the quality of life may be higher. Cities that once thrived are now grappling with the challenge of maintaining their appeal amid sweltering heat. The urban heat island effect exacerbates the situation, making cities hotter than the surrounding areas. This shift in livability is prompting a re-evaluation of property values in affected regions. 5. Government policies and climate regulations affect values. New government policies and climate regulations are also impacting property values. Stricter building codes, energy efficiency requirements, and carbon taxes can increase construction and maintenance costs. These changes may deter potential buyers, who are wary of the additional expenses. While these regulations aim to promote sustainability, they can pose challenges for homeowners and developers. The need to adapt to these new standards can lead to increased costs, which are often passed on to buyers. As a result, the value of properties in regions with stringent climate regulations may be affected. 6. Climate gentrification is reshaping markets. A phenomenon known as climate gentrification is reshaping real estate markets. Buyers are increasingly seeking out climate-resilient areas with lower disaster risks and higher elevations. This shift is leading to price increases in these safer regions while devaluing properties in at-risk areas. As buyers prioritize safety and stability, properties in vulnerable zones are losing their appeal. This trend is creating a new dynamic in the real estate market, where location is now evaluated through the lens of climate resilience. The pursuit of security is driving this change, altering traditional property valuations. 7. Lending restrictions in high-risk areas. Banks and mortgage lenders are becoming more cautious about issuing loans for properties in high-risk areas. Regions prone to floods, wildfires, or hurricanes are facing lending restrictions, reducing affordability for potential buyers. This cautious approach by financial institutions is driven by the perceived risk of property damage and devaluation. As a result, demand for properties in these areas is waning, contributing to declining market values. The challenge of securing financing in these zones is reshaping buyer preferences, steering them toward safer investments. 8. Sustainability features boost property value. Amid these challenges, properties with sustainability features are seeing a boost in value. Energy-efficient buildings, solar panels, green roofs, and climate-adaptive infrastructure are becoming more attractive to buyers. These features not only offer cost savings but also align with a growing awareness of environmental responsibility. As buyers seek out eco-friendly options, the demand for sustainable properties is rising. This shift is creating opportunities for developers and homeowners who prioritize sustainability, as properties with these features command higher resale values. The trend towards green living is influencing property values in a positive direction,